Hey guys, welcome again to Comimatic. So, if you have not been living under a rock, then you have probably seen the epic trailer of Godzilla vs. Kong, and undoubtedly, you must have chosen a side. As for me, though, I am Team Kong, but if I am being honest here, Godzilla is a beast. I mean, literally, an absolute frigging beast. And in this video, I am going to be talking about the reasons why Godzilla can actually win this fight against Kong. So sit tight because the king of the monsters is about to roll. Now, before I begin, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. Also, I will not consider any equipment or weapon, so Kong's axe is not gonna be in this video. Sorry, Kong. Now let's begin with the first and obvious advantage that Godzilla has. Number 1. The atomic breath. Although the atomic breath is very iconic, Godzilla has essentially large-scale energy manipulation. Now, in the third movie of the monsterverse, which is Godzilla King of the Monsters, we have seen exactly how much energy Godzilla can emit. When he was supercharged, he was emitting enough energy and heat to destroy everything around him. He was creating shockwaves that were almost as powerful as the newborn Doomsday in Batman v Superman. Also, his signature move, the atomic breath, can literally burn through pretty much anything, and only beings with extreme durability and healing can survive that. Now, if you have the same level of durability as Ghidorah, then you're probably safe. Otherwise, you are toast. Number 2. Energy absorption. Godzilla can not only use powerful energy attacks, he can also absorb a huge amount of energy. He feeds off the ambient radiation in Earth and from near Earth's core. In fact, he can absorb radiation wherever it might be. This also means that energy attacks or nuclear blasts are pretty much useless against him because he will simply absorb it. Now, there is a limit to how much energy Godzilla can absorb, but it's really high. Now, Kong has no inherent powers to use as a defense against Godzilla's energy attacks. Also, he cannot attack Godzilla with energy. All the natural abilities he has is purely physical, which means Kong has to use punches, kicks, kind of like a brawler. Which brings us to the next point. Number 3. Godzilla's armor and healing factor. Godzilla has a natural armor which makes him nearly invulnerable. No man-made weapon has ever been able to pierce his armor. It's next to impossible to hurt him physically. And even if you are incredibly strong and you do hurt him and shatter his armor, he will just heal. Among the titans of the earth, Godzilla has the strongest healing factor. And this is not just his skin or muscles. He can literally heal his vital body functions very quickly. For example, the military used their experimental weapon on Godzilla and Ghidorah. Now, this weapon destroys oxygen across a very large area. Now, obviously, Ghidorah survived that because he is not from Earth, but that weapon should be able to kill any complicated life form native to Earth, so Godzilla should have died. But instead, he was just knocked out for a bit. Even in the past, he has been hurt, but at that time, all he needs is a little rest, a little energy, and he will be just fine. So to put it very simply, as long as Godzilla keeps getting some radiation in some form, he will keep on living. So it is safe to assume that it is extremely difficult to hurt Godzilla physically. Number 4, Godzilla has defeated Kong before. Well, kind of. Now, this might be a little bit of speculation, but bear with me. In the Kong Skull Island movie, we get to know that Kong is still a young boy and that he is still growing. His parents were killed by these lizard creatures called skull crushers. Now, Kong ultimately did kill the skull crusher, but it's very easy to see that Kong's species can be hurt or even killed by beings much weaker than Godzilla. Even at the end of King of the Monsters, we see a cave painting by primitive humans showing Godzilla going against one of Kong's ancestors. But well, Godzilla is still alive and kicking ass, but Kong is the only one left of his kind. Now, based on this, the only conclusion I can come to is that Kong's species do not recognize Godzilla's authority, and as a result, they have fought in the past. However, Godzilla has been too much for them, so Kong's ancestors moved to this very remote and unreachable island, and that is almost visible to everyone else, and they stayed there. Number 5. Godzilla is stronger than we know. For this last point, I will talk about some statistics. In 2014, Godzilla was about 355 feet tall, but in 2019, he was 393 feet tall and had a much thicker armor and arguably was also more powerful. So it is certain that this immortal nuclear lizard is getting stronger and bigger. It seems that he can keep evolving and adapting irrespective of his age. In fact, he is said to be the ultimate product of Earth's natural selection. So he is kind of like Doomsday if he was made on Earth instead of Krypton. Now, while Kong is easily a very exceptional member of his race and clearly more powerful than most of his ancestors, he still seems to be much weaker than Godzilla, who was literally worshipped as a god by multiple ancient and lost civilizations. For all we know, Godzilla might just be a god of destruction in the flesh. Well, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit like and comment down below who you think will win in this clash of the titans. Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. Thanks for watching.